I can't believe Mother's Day is right around the corner. I have spent hours looking up the perfect gift, so you don't have to. I am like so excited to show you everything I got. It's actually really cool. Hi, my name is Oksana. Welcome to my channel. I have recently rebranded into being a faith, lifestyle, and Christian motherhood channel, especially for the new and younger mama. But today we are going to talk about 10 different types of moms and the gifts that they need, starting with the plant mom. And we'll move on to the faith-filled mom, cozy mom, the techie mom, traveling mom, and so on. So if you're a last minute shopper, I have all of the links below listed on Amazon, so I got you. One of the very first things I would say is to have some sort of resource. Sometimes it's nice to have something like hands-on where you can refer to. The second gift I would say is to get some sort of gardener's logbook or journal, specifically ones that have like those grid pages in the back. And this is something that every woman can always use every year. This is where I started. Still cleaning up this garden a little bit and adding more, but this is where I originally started, and I'm so glad that I was able to refer to something. When it comes to gardening, having gloves would be the next gift that I would recommend. Every year, just having something fresh is such a great gift, and I posted one that I love right over here. It's thorn proof, it's all the way down. The next thing I would recommend is to definitely have like a water bottle or something to hydrate you. I've posted one right over here that's so cute for like a nice coffee. And then of course your classic water, which is so nice on a hot day when you're gardening to be hydrated or to have something fun. Moving on.
Mommy, it's moving.
Where? That's so exciting. Okay, I saved all of these to my Amazon cart, so I'm gonna go fairly quickly. But the next gift that I would recommend is to have one of those little tool belts that has like the shovel and the gardening tools with it. Especially if the garden is further away from the house, it's so nice to have everything all in one piece. Grab a knee pad, and that's like an all-around amazing gift, very budget friendly. The next thing that I would say is to grab a watering can. I really love those like aesthetic minimalist. I think they're so beautiful, and I feel like you can never have enough because you can use your hose for the most part, but sometimes it's nice to just come out for the more fragile or smaller plants, or especially if she's like an indoor plant mom. Literally another reason why you probably need one of those like watering cans. I got the hose sprayed on me. Moving on to the next gift, apparel. I feel like that's a pretty classic one. T-shirts, socks, especially if you're making like a basket. If you have an outdoor garden, there will be a harvest. And a harvesting basket is really wonderful to have. It's awesome because you can just take it directly into the sink and rinse it out. You know, when you harvest vegetables or fruits, they do come with some dirt on it. Now, when you're gardening, you probably know it's hot and it gets really muggy and sweaty. So having this portable cooling fan is really nice. It's really sleek, it's not bulky, and it's only 26 bucks. So I feel like that was a really great gift for the plant. So you obviously need to have some sort of label markers. I found these that were metal, and they're so pretty. They come with a pack of 25, kind of expensive, but there's cheaper options like the wood ones right over here. They're 100 pieces for 7 bucks. Now, whether you're a mom or you are a indoor gardener or an outdoor gardener, something that you can get is some culinary seeds or some herb seeds or some flower garden seeds. Those are really fun for beginners. Now, if it's an indoor plant mom, you can always just get her a live plant, especially one that's good for the air, like a lily plant or a snake plant or one of those hanging ivies. Anything like that would be really fun for your mom to care for those. You can even get one of those like little watering globes. So I found these two. One is mushrooms and one is birds, and so stinking adorable. But these are self-watering. Put it directly into the plant, and it's just a really fun thing that probably the mom won't buy for herself, but it's really nice to have if it's gifted. And if she is an indoor plant mom, this propagation station, it's like a little terrarium with a wood stand. Honestly, that is so much fun. And once they grow inside of this little vase, you can transfer them into a vase or a pot. And again, that's another great gift you can add on. But these are just really fun things that a plant mom won't buy for herself, most likely. Going back to a little tool thing. So I found these two aprons here. So I am a girly who has some chickens. Having an apron is like, that's so fun. There's a lot of different colors here, but this pink one is probably my favorite one, or the mustard yellow. Again, they're both really cheap, under 20 bucks, and they're really beautiful. Now, considering that your mom is probably outside a lot, her hands will get a little dry. So having some lotion, I love this one specifically. It's by Earthly. I love that company. And this one specifically has magnesium, so she can even rub it on her aching back or knees or joints, especially after a long, hard day of gardening. Or you can even take this gift a little bit more creative and make like a bath kit or an Epsom salt soak, or just treat her to a pedicure or a manicure. That's always so fun when your hands get nasty and dirty from the dirt. The thing I love is these solar step lights for the outside. Now I am sitting on our stairs that we just built. I still have to stain them and kind of make this space since this is our first year doing garden beds. And that is on my cart because they're outdoor friendly, they're waterproof. Think about getting like some solar lights, hanging lights, something fun like that. If your mom is into propagating or doing indoor plants, this hydroponics growing system is also a lot of fun. It's something you can do year round and you don't have to worry about the weather. Now, if you want to get a little bit more premium, these hunter boots, they're 150 bucks. They're so beautiful. Probably unnecessary. I have my duck boots or just some old sneakers that I use when I'm gardening, but having something that's like a high boot, that's waterproof, that's premium, can feel like such a luxury. And then the second premium gift I would say is to get your mom some chickens or get her a chicken coop or even like a greenhouse. They have some of those now at Costco, which is kind of crazy. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna do 10 different moms, starting with the plant mom like today, and we'll move on to the faith-filled mom, cozy mom, the techie mom, traveling mom, and so on. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and turn on that notification bell so you can stay tuned for the next time. Hope that if you are a mom that you get something very special, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Bye.